defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. McAllister, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Chance to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Romero, McAllister. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Tagliafico. Paredes. De Paul. And here's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Shot a goal! Goal! Argentina! Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Argentina gain their reward with an early goal. That's really well manoeuvred. Montiel. Tagliafico shifted upfield. McAllister, and it's played forward. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tagliafico. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Played in with purpose. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Looking to break at pace. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Deftly away. Messi. De Paul. Lofted upfield. And he's on a charge. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone for the shots.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Moved on forwards. Danger averted for now. Aim forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Romero, McAllister, De Paul, forwards and with intent. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. McAllister, Tagliafico. Now it's Alvarez. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tagliafico. Moved on forwards. Alvarez. Now it's Messi. De Paul. Montiel. Showing good feet. And the counter is on. He's on it, can he get away? Driving forward. Paredes wins the duel this time. McAllister, gently done. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice physical challenge. Oh, that's neat. He's found some space. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. He'll try to keep this alive. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
De Paul. Romero shifted upfield. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Garnacho. Hit into the middle. Chance! Good strong hand by the keeper. Play towards the front line. Paredes. McAllister. De Paul. Tagliafico. And here's Garnacho. Takes a shot! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
De Paul. And they win it back again. De Paul. McAllister. De Paul. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. De Paul. Paredes. Garnacho. Out to the left it goes. McAllister. De Paul. Paredes. De Paul. Out to the right. Back into the middle. Montiel looking to get on the end of this. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he thumps it clear. Now it's gone. Chance for a shot! They've scored! 2, and we've barely begun here. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And he's done it. It's a goal, thanks to... After 4 minutes is... number 17.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Romero does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. McAllister. Paredes. Tagliafico. Romero, aim forwards. Long ball by the goalkeeper. It'll be a throw-in. McAllister, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Romero cuts it out. Over to the left. Garnacho. Garnacho going full steam ahead down the left. Chance to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Paul. Messi. De Paul. Garnacho. And he's lost his man here. Garnacho! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. And it's McAllister. Garnacho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's played forward. And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Garnacho. He has found the way through. And the shot! Messi. Messi's cross.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Tagliafico gets across to intercept that. McAllister. Tagliafico. Otamendi. Paredes. Otamendi. Pinged towards the front line. Oh, it's come loose. Garnacho. Tagliafico. De Paul! And here's Garnacho. Lovely, now then. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Garnacho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Driven forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Great defending, strong and determined. Otamendi. Paredes. Otamendi forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he spark a counter here? Can he latch on to this? Oh, nicely intercepted. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
De Paul. Aim forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. McAllister. Paredes. De Paul. Garnacho is onto it in a flash. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Paredes. McAllister. Paredes. McAllister. Otamendi. De Paul. McAllister. McAllister, gently done. Moved on forwards. For a shot! Gets it away and claimed it back swiftly. Otamendi is there and he can get that clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Alvarez. And here's De Paul. Brilliantly cut out. And it's Messi. And here's De Paul. Oh, such a clever touch. And that's out of reach. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Garnacho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. De Paul. Great ball if he can get there. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Moved on forwards. Montiel. Romero. Paredes. Tagliafico. Oh, there's a probing ball. Aim forwards. Montiel. De Paul. Montiel. Forwards and with intent. Alvarez. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go. McAllister. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Tagliafico. McAllister. Tagliafico. Garnacho. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Turns and goes back. Real chance! No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Rodrigo De Paul. McAllister. De Paul. Paredes. Montiel. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he's surging through. Spread out to the left. He's being urged to shoot. He's had a shot! McAllister shifted upfield. Paredes. It's a quick ball upfield. That has been cut short. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well read, nice interception. Tagliafico. Messi. Alvarez, played out towards the right wing. Long ball looking to counter. Now that's well seen too. Tagliafico. De Paul. Still very early, but the scoreline makes for grim reading here. And it's played forward. And here's Alvarez. Over to the left. Tagliafico. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, De Paul! He scores! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Argentina, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And he's done it. It's a goal, thanks to... After 10 minutes is... number 7.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Up towards the front line. Now, what about this cross?
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Oh, this looks sharp. Aim forwards. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Moved on forwards. He's free, he has got space. Cleared away. Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead.
Let's give a warm welcome to our players.
The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Jordan have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Alejandro Garnacho, will inject a nice thrust into this team, as well as an element of unpredictability. You never quite know whether he's going to cut inside or whether he's going to look to hit the byline. And he can be a real threat. But what I really like about him is that he always comes back for more. He has the appetite to keep at it, and I like that.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
De Paul. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. And here's Messi. That's tidy. Messi. Paredes. De Paul. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Deftly away. Argentina have reclaimed it. Garnacho. Oh, such a clever touch. McAllister. Paredes. Otamendi. De Paul. Messi. And here's De Paul. Paredes. Tagliafico. Crosses it in. Tries to get it clear. And here's Messi. And here's Alvarez. And here's De Paul. De Paul really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Has a look and plays it forward. Romero cuts it out. De Paul. Paredes. Montiel, gently done. McAllister. Paredes. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. And the ball's come loose here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Here's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Driven forward. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Otamendi with a definite foul there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Tagliafico. Garnacho. McAllister. Oh, this is a great position. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Tagliafico. Montiel. De Paul. Romero. Aim forwards. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, he's found support out wide. Garnacho. Oh, sweet feet. A chance to play it in. No way through, so back it comes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's played forward. Well, that's well seen too. De Paul. Romero, forwards and with intent. Now it's Alvarez. And he's found a way past. Out to the left it goes. Hit into the middle. Tagliafico is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Clears it away. Looking here to chip it through. Tagliafico, spread out to the left. Messi. Driving forward, out to the right. Can he deliver? Romero gets good distance on it. Messi. Romero. McAllister. Tagliafico. Otamendi. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Alvarez. Garnacho! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Messi turns and goes back. De Paul. And here's Messi. Purring through the gears. Aim forwards. And here's the chance to counter. Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get free. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. So who's he picking out? Firmly met. Can he spark a counter here? De Paul. Montiel. Messi. Montiel. Cuts out the pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Otamendi gently done. Now it's Alvarez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. They've played it short. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's played forward. And he's well positioned here. Moved on forwards. Now it's Messi. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. And that has been cleared. Jordan have got it back and they'll have another go. He has found a way through, showing good feet. Shot, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
De Paul. Montiel, forwards and with intent. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward, and he cuts out the supply. And that's really well manoeuvred. Alvarez. It's run loose here. Could move up a gear here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Jordan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
McAllister. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Good take, and is he in? Chance for a shot! Romero gets rid without sophistication. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Jordan have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Romero, McAllister, Paredes, and it's Rodrigo de Paul. And the keeper has it. Otamendi, moved on forwards. Paredes, Messi, Alvarez, Montiel, Messi, Alvarez, played out towards the right wing. Well timed, excellent interception. Montiel shifted upfield. Paredes. Tagliafico. McAllister. Tagliafico, gently done.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he's on a charge. That's really well cleared. Well, they can break here. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Alvarez. He's got away. And that is out of play. De Paul. De Paul! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
He's had a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Romero, McAllister, Paredes. Forward it goes. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Oh, a delicate chip through. Tries to get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Chooses to go back. Messi. De Paul. McAllister. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Romero shifted upfield. Played towards the front line. Is onto it in a flash. Romero. Otamendi. Paredes. And it's played forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. De Paul. Montiel, early ball out from the back. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Nice physical challenge. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That has been knocked clear. Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Garnacho played out to the left flank. And here's Garnacho. Decent chance! And that was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice. Montiel. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's played into the area. And the counter is on. And there's green grass ahead of him. Lovely bit of skill. And it's played in. Only partially clear. Tagliafico, gently done. Romero, moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Romero, that's really well manoeuvred. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. He's beaten the Alvarez!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Aim forwards, calmly anticipates. Ah, he's given it away! And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Done delicately. Excellent. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's hoisted clear. Messi. Can he latch on to this? Now looking... Alvarez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Ball comes in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. McAllister. Garnacho. Well read, nice interception. He's in a great position here. And he shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
De Paul. Otamendi. De Paul. And it's Messi. Montiel. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gets into some space. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. And the shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Could try cutting inside here. Now, what about this cross? McAllister. Montiel, forwards and with intent. Garnacho. Tagliafico. That's a good run down the left. And that's aimed into the middle. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase.
Alvarez! Romero is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. Paredes. Montiel. De Paul. Messi. And it's Messi. Montiel. De Paul. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Looking to go deep. And he's there to clear it. Lofted upfield. McAllister, probing pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played out to the right. And that has been clubbed away. Messi. De Paul. Tries a deft little ball. Danger averted for now. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, nice touch. That's an excellent interception. De Paul. Garnacho, gently done. That's a lovely, neat pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Montiel. And here's Messi. Messi looking to get on the end of this. And here comes the corner. Clears it away. And here's Garnacho. Nice control. Tagliafico. Montiel. Oh, cracking ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Alvarez. De Paul. De Paul! And he's heaved it away. He's onto it in a flash. Romero cuts it out. Played back to the goalkeeper. Otamendi. And it's played forward, cuts out the pass. Quality ball. The pass has gone astray. Romero. McAllister. Tagliafico. Forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Romero gets over and intercepts. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. Garnacho. Knocks it out wide. Tagliafico hangs one in. Pinged towards the front line. Great defending, strong and determined. Garnacho. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's a quick ball upfield. Garnacho. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's the pull. Tagliafico. So what can they make of this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Montiel. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Romero makes the interception. Aim forwards. And that's really well manoeuvred. De Paul. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost... And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's found a way through, and he's making progress on the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Garnacho. He is just caressing the ball. Wins the duel this time. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Messi. In by Messi. Clears it away. It's a good run down the right. And here's... Oh, and a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. De Paul. McAllister. Garnacho. McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. Paredes. Chance here to counter. That's been drilled forward. Montiel. Quarter of an hour played. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Moved on forwards. Paredes. Otamendi. Romero. McAllister. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. And he's Alvarez! That's going to go a long way. Montiel have it back and can go again. That is lovely. And here's Alvarez. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. McAllister. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's lofted through here. Romero clears it away. Alvarez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Up towards the front line. That has been cut short. Long ball looking to counter. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception, well timed. Messi. De Paul. McAllister. De Paul. McAllister. Otamendi. Romero aim forwards. And here's Alvarez. Tagliafico. And here's Garnacho. Caught offside that time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Otamendi does really well to win the ball there. De Paul. Paredes. Oh, good spread. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's neat. McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Montiel gets it away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Messi. Garnacho. Paredes. De Paul. And here's Garnacho. And a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Garnacho clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, this looks sharp. McAllister. Tagliafico goes forward. Alvarez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He can run onto that. Oh, goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cleared without complication. Alvarez. Now that's well seen too. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that's nice. Messi. Driven forward. And that has been cleared. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
McAllister. De Paul. Garnacho. Now he's off and running. He's through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Jordan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Aim forwards. Well read, and the danger is averted. Moved on forwards. Garnacho. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Alvarez. Lofted upfield. Proves too strong. And it's played forward. Garnacho. He is through here. It's anyone's ball now. Paredes. McAllister. And that's a dangerous ball. De Paul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Paredes. De Paul. Paredes. Played out to the right. Very nicely done. Time to deliver. Messi. De Paul. And here's Messi. Looking to break at pace. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's on his way! Great chance! Martinez. Oh, they could be caught out here. There are a few waiting. Has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
McAllister. Tagliafico, and it's played forward, and he cuts out the supply. McAllister. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Can he deliver? Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Over to the left. Lovely feet. He can get that clear and claimed it back swiftly. Great defending, strong and determined. Romero. Otamendi. De Paul. Garnacho is onto it in a flash. McAllister. Garnacho. McAllister. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Alvarez succumbs to the pressure. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tagliafico forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. Paredes. Otamendi. De Paul. De Paul shifted upfield. And he thumps it clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Alvarez. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Played into space. De Paul. McAllister. Romero forwards and with intent. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Otamendi cuts it out. McAllister. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Applies the finish! Out of play for a goal kick. interception, his positioning was spot on. Garnacho. Alvarez! And it's played forward. Oh, there's a probing ball. Calmly anticipates. Montiel. De Paul. McAllister. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that has been knocked clear. That's a throw. Garnacho. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Alvarez! And they've got rid. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Played into the middle. And he's there to clear it. That's good defending, very good defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Otamendi gets over and intercepts. And here's Alvarez. He's through, now is he in? Garnacho. Garnacho played out to the left flank. And he decides to cross it. Up towards the front line. Romero makes the interception. And here's Alvarez. De Paul. And here's Messi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's McAllister. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Clearly not happy with that. Shapes to shoot! Garnacho. Garnacho providing an outlet on that flank. McAllister. De Paul. Now it's Messi. And a chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, nicely intercepted. Paredes shifted upfield. And here's Alvarez! Well, that is rather wayward. Now it's Alvarez. Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Caresses it through. And now the breakaway. Aim forwards. McAllister. Paredes. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi. That's good play. Oh, look at the space here. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Garnacho. McAllister. And he's there to clear it. Out to the right. And they can counter here. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Paredes. And it's played forward. Montiel. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Messi. Alvarez. McAllister. That's a delicate pass. Do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Garnacho. Tagliafico forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cleared away and reclaimed it in a trice. And it's played forward. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Alvarez. Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's bustling through here. Tries a measured ball. Shot a goal! It's there!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And he's done it. It's a goal. Thanks to after 25 minutes is number 7.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Ball's played through. Cross goes in there. And he's there to get it away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. McAllister. It's a threatening ball. And the counter is on. Oh, super find. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. McAllister shifted upfield. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tagliafico. And here's Garnacho. Jordan are enjoying this surprise lead. McAllister. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. De Paul. Paredes. McAllister. Tagliafico. McAllister. This might spell danger. And here's Garnacho. And here's De Paul. And here's Garnacho. Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Wins the duel this time. Quality ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries a shot! De Paul. Montiel, aim forwards. That's been drilled forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Romero makes the interception. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Montiel, gently done. And it's Messi. Clears it away. It's a quick ball upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Paredes. Tagliafico. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Romero gets over and intercepts. Garnacho. That has been cut short. Montiel. Messi. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Moved on forwards.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Out to the left it goes. Now here's the delivery. And that's out of reach. McAllister. Tagliafico. The ball is onto it in a flash. And the pass is intercepted. Lobbed in behind. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's a corner kick. De Paul with the short one. So who's he picking out? De Paul plays it short. McAllister's cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. McAllister, and here's Messi. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up, and the finish! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That's very neat. Aimed in towards the centre. Garnacho. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Tagliafico. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! It's a loose ball. Danger averted for now. Can he latch on to this? There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's really well cleared. Garnacho. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's De Paul. Played out wide. Tagliafico. Paredes. McAllister. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. Romero gets across to intercept that. Tagliafico. Otamendi. De Paul. And it's Messi. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. Showing good feet. Time to deliver. Takes a shot! And it's played forward. Looking to break at pace. That's a lovely, neat pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Montiel. And here's Messi. Messi chips it through. Bullish header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. McAllister. And here's Garnacho. Garnacho! Has another go! He scores!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
After 30 minutes is number 9.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Alvarez. And it's Messi. And it's been played through. He's shifting through. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Otamendi. Alvarez. Out towards the flank. So, what can they make of this? Montiel. Succumbs to the pressure. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And out it comes again. Tries to get it clear. McAllister. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Paredes. McAllister. Tagliafico. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Otamendi. Otamendi gently done. Garnacho. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Garnacho. And that's really well manoeuvred. Clipped into space. Now it's Messi. Big chance! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
After 31 minutes is number 7.
Argentina go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Otamendi. De Paul. Montiel. Messi. And that was very necessary. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Can he get onto this? Paredes. McAllister. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? De Paul. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Takes the shot! That's got him rattled. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tagliafico. McAllister, forwards and with intent. Garnacho. And the cross comes in. Cleared without complication. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Moved on forwards. And the shot! Garnacho. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Garnacho. Tagliafico. And here's Garnacho. Nice control. McAllister. Garnacho spread out to the left. Garnacho. McAllister. And here's Garnacho. He's got... Can he finish? Could be danger here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That is lovely. Ball driven towards the far post. De Paul. Has a look and plays it forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Driven forward. Calmly anticipates. Played out to the right. Takes aim and crosses. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Garnacho. Paredes. McAllister. Romero, aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Alvarez. Cuts out the pass. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Alvarez. And that has been clubbed away. Tagliafico shifted upfield. And here's Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! And he has kept it out somehow.
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Alvarez. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's heaved it away. McAllister. Paredes. Out to the right. Oh, nice touch. De Paul. De Paul. McAllister. Messi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Paredes. Otamendi. Otamendi gently done. Montiel. Played into space out wide. Messi. No, that's overhit. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Alvarez. And it's Messi. Over to the left. Gets good distance on it. Argentina have reclaimed it. Paredes. McAllister. Tagliafico. And here's Garnacho. And here's Garnacho. McAllister. Jordan desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. That's tidy. Thinks one through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Moved on forwards. The muscular approach does pay off here. And it's lofted through here. Montiel. McAllister. De Paul. And it's played forward. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tagliafico. Alvarez!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
He's onto it in a flash. Well timed, excellent interception. Romero. McAllister. Romero, forwards and with intent. Alvarez. He's got away. Does really well to win the ball there. Alvarez had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Aim forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Alvarez. McAllister. Messi. And it's Paredes. Jordan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And here's Alvarez. And the shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
De Paul. It's a good foot in there. And here's Alvarez. And here's Alvarez. Tagliafico. De Paul. It's a mighty effort! That has been knocked clear. Nice physical challenge. And he has been fouled there. Tries to dink it through. Looking for a decent ball in. Played into the middle. Montiel is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Garnacho. And he's managed to get free. Proves too strong. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Garnacho. Paredes. McAllister. And it's played forward. Tagliafico. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. McAllister. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Alvarez. Alvarez! Alvarez!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Moved on forwards. De Paul. McAllister. Aim forwards. Clears it away. Can he spark a counter here? That is a great pick out. And he cuts out the supply. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Good ball, good take. He's away. He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Romero wins the duel this time. Garnacho. Ambitious ball here. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. That pass has been well intercepted. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Alvarez!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Jordan getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Quality ball. Otamendi cuts out the pass. McAllister. Montiel. Up towards the front line. Now this could be a chance. And he's there to get it away. De Paul. And here's got chance to shoot.
Garnacho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Montiel. Oh, played through for the wide man. Messi. He can get that clear. That's a throw. And it's McAllister. And now the breakaway. Oh, this looks sharp. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De Paul played with finesse.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Montiel. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. It's a throw-in. And that's another throw. McAllister. Garnacho. In it comes. Cleared away. And a chance!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Aim forwards. Otamendi. And it's Messi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Paredes. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. It's just beyond his reach. Otamendi. McAllister. Romero, long ball upfield. Montiel. Great work on the overlap. That has been knocked clear. Now who's going to be first to this? Muscular approach does pay off here. Otamendi. Montiel. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Cross goes in there. Too long and over the line. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Otamendi. And it's played forward. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good spread. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Alvarez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now that's well seen too. Paredes. De Paul. Messi. Alvarez. Messi's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Tagliafico. McAllister. Paredes. McAllister. Tagliafico. He's in a great position. That has been cut short. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. And here's Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Messi. Messi looking to get on the end of this. De Paul shoots! Tries to get it clear. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Succumbs to the pressure. Aim forwards. That's good play. Great defending, strong and determined. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat. Moved on forwards. Romero makes the interception. Otamendi. And here's Alvarez. And Messi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. And it's played forward. Spread out to the left. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That has sent him sprawling. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. He has found the way through. Alvarez. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Otamendi. McAllister. Garnacho. Romero. Oh, good-looking ball.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Romero forwards and with intent. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Over to the left. Lovely bit of skill. That's going to go a long way. Messi. Garnacho! And for a moment, time stood still.
Messi, it's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Montiel. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Garnacho. Messi in acres of space out wide. Tries to get it clear. Aim forwards. Otamendi cuts it out. Paredes. Messi done delicately. And they've got rid. And they can counter here. Moved on forwards. Tagliafico gets across to intercept that. Montiel. And it's played forward. Cleared away. Tagliafico. McAllister. Paredes. Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Paredes forwards and with intent. Tagliafico. De Paul. Messi. Montiel picks it up now. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Can he finish? Straight at the keeper.
Alvarez might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Oh, can he get onto this? Garnacho. Paredes. Montiel. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Otamendi gets over and intercepts.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum
De
of
Paul.
4 minutes of added time.
Back into the middle. Aim forwards. And that's a goal kick. Romero, gently done. Moved on forwards. Paredes. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. And here's Alvarez. De Paul chips it through. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Can he latch on to this? And back out it comes. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Romero, gently done. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Romero into stoppage time, very little left on it. Paredes. De Paul. Otamendi. Aim forwards. Montiel. Romero, and it's played forward. Now it's Alvarez. Time added on, 4 minutes. That's a nicely shaped ball. Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Garnacho. McAllister. Montiel. Montiel forwards and with intent. And that's really well manoeuvred. Montiel. McAllister. Tagliafico. McAllister. De Paul. Alvarez! Oh, a very decent attempt. Is onto it in a flash. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Otamendi. Has a look and plays it forward. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Cuts out the pass. And it's played forward. Martinez claims comfortably. Aim forwards. Montiel. De Paul. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Paredes. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Garnacho. Garnacho played out to the left flank. A chance to play it in. Tagliafico. Oh, it's played into the area. And that was very necessary. McAllister. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Paredes. Alvarez! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Alvarez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Over to the left. Lobbed in behind. And that has been cleared. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Calmly anticipates. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tagliafico. Quality ball. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Montiel. McAllister. Alvarez. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. And that's going to be a goal kick. De Paul. Romero shifted upfield. Tagliafico. Nice physical challenge. That's a lovely, neat pass. De Paul has found the net here, of course. And it's played forward. Messi, now he's off and running. Romero. Otamendi gently done. He's in space and looking for options. Messi. Now here's the delivery. Keeper's dealt with that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Moved on forwards. Tagliafico. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Garnacho. That's the throw. Tagliafico swings it across. No, that's not going to find its target. And he thumps it clear. Romero. Tagliafico. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Clears it away. Garnacho, surely! It's off target and by quite a way. Tagliafico gets over and intercepts. Montiel forwards and with intent. Looking here to chip it through. That has been knocked clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're off again.
Jordan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. Montiel.
De Paul. McAllister. That is a brilliant interception. Romero. McAllister. Montiel. Now that's well seen too. Otamendi makes the interception. McAllister. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Messi. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Messi, that's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Otamendi. Paredes. McAllister. De Paul. Romero. McAllister. Do have a chance to counter here. Otamendi with the clearance. Garnacho. De Paul. Now it's Garnacho. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Alvarez. And he's searching through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. De Paul. Garnacho. Alvarez. Oh, it's a great ball. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Garnacho is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. McAllister, and that's aimed into the middle. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? And he's there to clear it. And that's really well manoeuvred. He is just caressing the ball. Garnacho. Tagliafico. McAllister. Romero. Paredes. Montiel. Montiel, gently done. And it's played forward. And it's hoisted clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Montiel. Alvarez. Now it's De Paul. De Paul played out towards the right wing. Can he shapes to shoot? De Paul goes short. Can he deliver? Here comes the cross. Brilliantly cut out. Could move up a gear here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Garnacho, Tagliafico, Garnacho, and here's Alvarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Alvarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Alvarez, and he cuts out the supply. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Rodrigo De Paul. And here's Alvarez! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That's the keeper's ball. De Paul. McAllister. Garnacho. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's come to nothing. Out to the right. No, it's not getting there. De Paul. Otamendi. De Paul. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Otamendi. Paredes. Romero. McAllister. Tagliafico. Romero, gently done. The pass has gone astray. Up towards the front line. Pass just lacking in accuracy. De Paul. McAllister. Play towards the front line. He's onto it in a flash. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Romero, De Paul, Alvarez, De Paul, moved on forwards, and the shot! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
After 49 minutes is number 17.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
That has been cut short. And it's played forward. McAllister. De Paul. Alvarez! That was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Garnacho. Oh, such a clever touch. Well read, nice interception. Tagliafico. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's really well manoeuvred. Spread out to the left. It'll be a throw-in. Romero gets it clear. Aim forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. De Paul. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tagliafico. McAllister. Messi. Montiel. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Messi. De Paul. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Picks it up out wide. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Montiel. McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho. Drilled in low. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi. That's been drilled forward. He can get that clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's dealt with that well. Tagliafico does really well to win the ball there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
McAllister. Paredes. And here's Alvarez! Oh, that is rather wayward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Romero, De Paul, Messi hurtling down that right flank. Driven forward. Paredes. Romero. De Paul. Otamendi, that's a sharp pass. Wins the duel this time. And that's really well manoeuvred. Otamendi getting this one clear. Searching pass he's played there. Gets it away. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Otamendi with the clearance. Proves too strong. Deftly away. Moved on forwards. Otamendi. Tagliafico, Garnacho, McAllister, Paredes. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Paredes. And it's played forward. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's cut it out. That's been drilled forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. McAllister. De Paul. Garnacho. And it's played forward. The pass has gone astray. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Tagliafico. Otamendi. De Paul. And it's Messi. Montiel. Well timed, excellent interception. Calmly anticipates. Tagliafico. De Paul. McAllister. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi. De Paul. De Paul, gently done. That has been knocked clear. De Paul plays it short. He whips it across. Cleared without complication. Very nicely done. De Paul. And it's Paredes. Paredes, oh, good spread. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. De Paul. McAllister. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are pulling clear here. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
It's a goal thanks to, after 54 minutes, is number 10, Lionel Messi.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
McAllister. Alvarez. Does well to get it back. Moved on forwards. Oh, super find. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. McAllister. Argentina can't seem to retain possession. Garnacho. He's taking on the lot of them. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Romero. And it's played forward. And here's Alvarez. Great defending, strong and determined. De Paul.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might...
Garnacho! And that's off target.
Garnacho probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to think it through. Montiel with the clearance. Hit into the middle. Romero clears it away. Over to the left. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Very nicely done. McAllister. And it's Messi. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. It's just beyond his reach. Paredes. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Tagliafico. Early ball out from the back. Aim forwards. Romero does really well to win the ball there. Messi. De Paul. Messi. Paredes. Messi. It's an inviting looking ball that. Otamendi cuts it out. McAllister. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Played out to the right. Oh, they could break here. He's in plenty of space here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Paredes getting this one clear. Aim forwards. Oh, that's neat. Tries a shot! And he's there to clear it. Out to the left it goes. He'll try to keep this alive. And he's heaved it away. Moved on forwards. And that has been clubbed away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Paul. Montiel. De Paul. Paredes. McAllister. De Paul. Tagliafico. Paredes. Paredes shifted upfield. McAllister. Garnacho. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Montiel. Garnacho. De Paul. McAllister. De Paul. Montiel. And here's De Paul. De Paul with the cross. And they've got rid. Oh, they could be caught out here. So who's he picking out? Now it's... And he shoots! Danger averted for now. And it's played forward. Romero wins the duel this time. Paredes. Montiel. Messi. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. McAllister. Otamendi. Forward it goes. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. De Paul. Alvarez. McAllister. Alvarez. De Paul. McAllister. Paredes. McAllister. Tagliafico. Looking for a decent ball in. Flashes it across. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Paredes. Otamendi. Montiel. Otamendi. Otamendi gently done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pinned towards the front line. McAllister. Tagliafico. Tagliafico. Forwards and with intent. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Otamendi. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Well, that's well seen too. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Montiel. And that's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. And it's Messi. Montiel. Messi. He is just caressing the ball. A chance to play it in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Time to deliver. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Garnacho. Has a look and plays it forward. Romero.
There's a message for Alan Roach. That's Alan Roach. Please
De Paul. De Paul shifted upfield. Up towards the front line. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Alvarez. De Paul. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's a fabulous ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well timed, excellent interception. Montiel, forwards and with intent. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Brilliantly cut out. McAllister. And that's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Tagliafico. McAllister. Romero. Paredes, gently done. Long ball looking to counter, calmly anticipates. Otamendi. Paredes. Otamendi, nicely aimed pass. Moved on forwards. The pass has gone astray. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Garnacho. Tagliafico. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Montiel. And here's Messi. Alvarez! And it's been taken short. And it's McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Messi! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Oh, that is a bit special. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, it's played into the area. Romero is there, and he can get that clear. Garnacho. Now it's Alvarez. De Paul. Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he welcomes it in. And that's surely a foul, free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Shot at goal! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. Romero tries to clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Paredes. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tagliafico. De Paul. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Steaming on goalwards. That's really well manoeuvred. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's put paid to a promising move. Have it back and can go again. Over to the left. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Alvarez. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Aimed in towards the centre. aim forwards. Romero cuts it out. Montiel. De Paul. And the ball's come loose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. De Paul. Paredes, gently done. And that's been won straight back. Messi. De Paul. McAllister. He is through here. And there's his chance to lead the camp. Oh, shooting chance! De Paul. And it's Messi. Alvarez. And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's aimed into the middle. De Paul forwards and with intent. Tagliafico. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Moved on forwards. Romero shifted upfield. Now it's Garnacho. Lovely bit of skill. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. De Paul. Paredes. Tagliafico. Cross to the back post. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Great defending, strong and determined. Romero. McAllister. Romero. Aim forwards. Tagliafico. And here's Alvarez. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's played forward. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Spread out to the left. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, good ball! Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Otamendi. Tries a deft little ball. That's really well cleared. Garnacho. Oh, just skips past his man. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Tagliafico. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Tagliafico opts to play it back. Tagliafico. De Paul! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Time to deliver. Showing good feet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Paredes gets across to intercept that. So who's he picking out? Now here's the... takes a shot! McAllister gets it away. Here's a chance! Into the channel. And he's there to get it away. Foot in. Alvarez. Otamendi. Messi. Cuts out the pass. It's a good run down the left-hand side. De Paul. Otamendi. McAllister. Garnacho. And it's played forward. Otamendi gets over and intercepts. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Montiel. And here's Alvarez. And here's Alvarez. Aimed in towards the centre. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho played back in. And here's Garnacho. McAllister. Thinks one through. That has been knocked clear. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Does really well to win the ball there. Looking for a decent ball in. Hit into the middle. Cleared away. That's an excellent interception. Romero, gently done. Now it's Alvarez. Quality ball. Plays it through. Oh, it's played into the area. Not one of his best. De Paul. Romero forwards and with intent. Garnacho, and here's Messi. Decent chance! And it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
De Paul, McAllister, keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, good spread. A chance to play it in. And the shot! Jordan have reclaimed it. Romero gets it away. De Paul. Now it's Garnacho. He's got away. Garnacho. A lot of space ahead of him. Chance! De Paul with the short one. Chance for a shot! There's a probing ball. Jordan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Alvarez, out to the right. And that's a throw. Moved on forwards. And here's Alvarez. McAllister. Oh, good spread. Lobbed in behind. Romero cuts it out. Montiel.